Hello everyone, welcome to Taco Planet. I'm your host George, and welcome back. Hope everyone had a great day today. Hope you're able to accomplish whatever you set out to do. As for us over here at Taco Planet, we were pretty much just reacting, pretty much like the rest of the crypto community, just reacting to the fallout of the scandal revolving the SEC and the fake Bitcoin ETF announcement, which we will get into momentarily. And I'm actually going to do something a little bit unprecedented. After reviewing the medias, Taco Planet medias, I'll just get straight into the news and then do the price reporting, just because the news for today was so impactful on the price of basically all cryptos that it's kind of important to go over the news and then we can get into the price reviews. With that all being said, let's start the media review as always with our YouTube channel. Taco Planet still at 26 subscribers, and our most recent video uploaded 23 hours ago is up to 4 views. Looking good over here. Our Twitter still at 93 followers. Very nice over here. And Taco Planet up from yesterday at 613 taco enthusiasts, now up to 615 taco enthusiasts, a gain of 2 in the past day. So let's get right into this news. So I'm pretty sure just about everybody's aware of it now, but for anybody unaware, here's a quick rundown. As I'm sure everybody knows, we've all been expecting the Bitcoin ETF to either get approved or denied this week. There's a bunch of hype around it. People hoping it'll get, not approved, so that way it'll go down. People hoping it gets approved, so the prospects of Bitcoin look better in the future. And yeah, just basically a lot of attention played on this week because the SEC was going to announce it. Well, the SEC official Twitter announces that yes, it is not only approved, but it's approved on all exchanges. Everybody's happy. Woo, congratulations. Bitcoin immediately starts pumping. And then the head of the SEC, Gary, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name because he doesn't deserve it. And also, I'm not even going to attempt. And you guys know him as Gary. I know him as Gary. Gary comes out on his own Twitter page and says the SEC's social media account was compromised and that none of it was real. The entire thing was a false flag operation. And as you can imagine, Bitcoin's price took a huge crash. And here's the crazy thing, folks. This pump was only like 5 minutes, but it was over $1,000. It was massive. And I watched it happen live because I was thankfully able to get the news immediately as it happened. And let me tell you, this pump was beyond. We're not going to get into the price too much. We'll get into that we'll talk about the price ramifications and all of the price views momentarily. But I'll just say this. I'm going to leave it off as this because we've basically gone over the news. And I will say my 2 cents here as a Reddit degen. This is absolutely disgraceful. These are the type of people who, if a influencer was to pump and dump Bitcoin like this, or any crypto like this, they would immediately be in jail, arrested, and condemned for market manipulation. Yet, because this was done by the top, and it doesn't even matter that was a mistake, it was still a very costly mistake, but because it was the people at the top, there will be nothing done, nobody will care, and it'll blow over, which is so sad because, of course, crypto is volatile, we all know that, and if it got pumped and dumped on the ETF, sure. If it got approved and it pumped, sure. If it got denied and it dumped, sure. But this was a false flag operation, A lot of rumors are saying that was insider trading, and maybe it was. It was either insider trading or absolute incompetence, and I don't know which one is worse. The official SEC Twitter account did not have second verification set up. That was reported by a Cointelegraph article, which I almost showed over this one, but this one was just done by CNBC. I thought it was a really nice article. By all means, you guys can go check it out. But yeah, just an absolute disgrace on the SEC's part. I wouldn't necessarily say it hurts our long-term longevity, besides the fact that it's just a major failure on their part that has, sadly, our name attached to it. So it is, of course, going to get dragged into us. But overall, I'm not too terribly concerned because it's their mistake, not ours. And hopefully over time, I won't say people will realize that, but they're kind of like, forget this whole incident. People just remember, Bitcoin, and then they just remember the SEC screwed up as always. So yeah, that's basically the news for today, guys. And with that little rant being over, let's get into the price review. So of course, as always, starting with our beloved Taco token. Taco token, thankfully, besides the market being down from the SEC's complete manipulation, thankfully, we were up today. Now, of course, full disclaimer before I get into this is not financial advice. I'm not a taco truck. I just like the tacos. And with that being said, I am very grateful we were able to be up today, especially with everything that went on, especially with Bitcoin being down, with Bitcoin being down, and most alts being down. Thankfully, the tacos on Taco Tuesday rallied hard, probably because it was Taco Tuesday, very epic. And we were able to continue to kind of stick the middle finger to that, wanting to form downtrend. Now, I don't say there's too much inside the technicals other than, I am happy, it is good that we are up, right, in a very red day. However, I think it really comes down to what the real ETF news is, whether it gets approved, really approved this time, or denied in the upcoming few days. Most likely either tomorrow or by the 10th. Well, actually, yeah, tomorrow is the, yeah, my bad, guys. Yeah, tomorrow is the 10th. So we will know the actual answer tomorrow, which if it's approval, that kind of adds another layer of slap on this. Like, you couldn't have just let it come out tomorrow, especially just, maybe even done a cover up. But that's a conspiracy for another day. Point being, our taco token's looking very nice, and we hope to see the green price action continue. Moving on to Bitcoin, and of course, once again, this is not financial advice. This is in a construction zone. I just love Bitcoin. And with that being said, Bitcoin unfortunately slightly down today. Thankfully, only slightly. It still has kept a lot of its gains from yesterday. Only down 1.93% in the past 24 hours. As far as what I think we're looking for the play, do I think this kills, momentum we had? Do I think, this just immediately confirms the guarantee of the downtrend? Absolutely not. Like I said, we were able to keep most of our gains from yesterday, and also this was just a down day for everybody because there was a scandal involving Bitcoin. It wasn't even Bitcoin's fault, but it was still a scandal involving Bitcoin. So unfortunate to see that. However, I do not one bit put that on Bitcoin. That is 0% Bitcoin's fault. It isn't Bitcoin's fault, and it's even less Bitcoin's fault. So yes, down 1.93%, but I could care less, Well, tell me what the actual ETF news is, and then we can start talking. And finally for today, because normally we ended off with news, but I guess we'll be ending off with this Bitcoin price report. Finally for the day, we have Bitcoin's price report. And before I get into the Bitcoin price report, I just want to give a shout out to the word of the day. The word of the day is products. Products, like right here. Products. So if nobody down below has commented products, comment products along with your Polygon address, and I will send you 1,505 taco tokens for winning word of the day. So again, all you got to do, just make sure nobody else has done it already. Comment down below products and your Polygon address, and you will win word of the day and win 1,505 taco tokens. So yeah, with the word of the day being done, let's get into this price review. As you can see right here, shoot up. Again, 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes we soared over $1,000. You were only seeing buyers coming in. Everybody was so excited. It was so hyped. And then Gary comes out where actually was compromised, and boom, huge dump, right? Now, assuming if Bitcoin gets approved tomorrow and we don't see it rise, I'm going to be even more furious at the SEC, because all this shows is that it would have risen off the news. This was 5 minutes, and it was the 5 minutes we thought ETF was approved. And then Gary came out and, pooped the bed, so to speak, in a nicer terminology. But yeah, this would have been an absolute, blessing for not just Bitcoin, but all of the crypto market. And again, it's going to be really, really infuriating because I just kind of got that pit feeling in my stomach. And again, this, full disclaimer, this is all speculation by a Reddit degen, not financial advice. But I really just got this pit feeling in my stomach that even if they approve it tomorrow, even if they go, hey guys, Bitcoin ETF's approved, just like that fake tweet said, and it is by all exchanges, woohoo, the exact same news. I don't think we're pumping up to, $28,000 again, because you've already soiled this momentum we've had by your mess up. Your mistake has cost us this potential massive gain, because imagine this ran for an hour. This was 5 minutes, guys. Over $1,000 run up, actually over $1,100 run up in 5 minutes. Imagine what it would have happened if it just laid for an hour. Complete, utter lunacy. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say. Just absolute kind of despair. I do think we could possibly see, and look, I would love to be wrong. I would so love for them to announce the ETF tomorrow and it's still soar to 50,000 plus, right? That would be unbelievably epic. But I hate to see it. I hate to say it, but I don't think we see it, especially after, they played this little game and, cost us all this. I think we're probably going to see a continuation of the side trend. And heaven forbid, if they announce it's not approved tomorrow, things could get very ugly very quickly. But hopefully they will approve it, and hopefully I'll be wrong and we can see a little bit of a return to this 48,000, 47.8 thousand, and even higher. And that will do it for us today, guys. Yeah, so not too terribly much going on besides the Bitcoin drama involving the SEC, them completely, again, pooping the bed. I keep on saying the S word, but I'm going to try to keep this channel kid-friendly for as long as I reasonably can until it gets too annoying for you guys or until you guys want some more adult content. But yeah, that will do it for us today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a great rest of your day.